Yo, what's going on, guys? It's your boy Brandon from Audio Addiction. If you're new here, thank you for joining me. If you're old, I love you. Thank you for watching. I want to wish everyone that celebrates Balance and Composure Day a happy Balance and Composure Day. I am so stoked that this band is back. They were I got to see one of their final shows while they were on tour with Chon, Thrice, and Circus Survive, and they left such a lasting impression on me that I bought one of their hats, and let me see if I can find it. Yeah, so I did buy one of their hats. So they're one of those bands that I saw live, and I was just like, man, they crush it. I'm so glad I get to see them more, and then literally went on a hiatus. So stoked that they're back. This is off their new EP, Too Quick to Forgive. They have some vinyls left if you are a vinyl fiend, much like myself, but we are going to listen to both of the new tracks. The first being Last to Know, which is this one, and then I'm going to be also watching the music video for Savior Mode. They also have two other versions of the songs that are going to be like remix versions of it that are going to be pretty interesting. The first being Savior Mode, but this is going to be remixed by Wicca Phase Springs Eternal. And then Last to Know is going to be remixed by Darcy Bayless. So if you want to check those out, definitely do that. But these two are the ones that are out, and these are the new songs. So gonna get into both of these. If you have not checked out Balance and Composure, hopefully this is a very good introduction to checking out the band. The song is 6.5 minutes long, so let's get into it before I talk more.
Guess I'm late, please do forgive.
Ooh, nice.
Everybody's asking where you've been, and I can never keep up with these kids and how they make me feel like I'm the last to know of what you did. Everybody knew so much of it, and how we just showed up on your trip. Yeah, that's something you forgot to mention. I was always too quick to forgive. Deep inside my heart, I felt like I deserved all this. I don't know how
I like the different elements they keep adding into the song.
love to give, and I stay in the dark so I cannot discover it. I'll always be the last to know. I'll always be the last to show.
how this opens up. Sick. This is so sick. Oh. What a great build up, man. Oh, that's so sick. Yeah. Feedback. I couldn't think of the word. Feedback is so sick. I love that. Oh man. Oh wow. That's awesome. How everything gets stripped away except for that piano. Oh, guitar. Excuse me. I don't know why I said piano. There was piano in it though. Guys, that was the first song from Balance and Composure, Last to Know. I really enjoyed this one. I will say it was a little hesitant. I wasn't sure how it was going to go from there. I did think it was going to be kind of more of a softer song, so it was nice to know that there's a lot of dynamics. I think that's honestly what I really enjoyed about Balance and Composure was just their ability to create really unique dynamics. And I feel like this song is no shortage of that. And for 6 minutes, I feel like it does a pretty good job of keeping your attention. I think in an age where songs are normally around like that 3 to 4 minute mark, I would say maybe even a little under 3 minutes now at this stage in the game. I would argue it's kind of hard to keep someone's attention from arguably more than that time period. So for me to be really engaged for that 6.5 minutes, I think was really a good indicator for me that it's a good song. I loved how as the song progressed, there was just different additives that they kind of brought into the song as it progressed. And I think that shows off their ability to show off their songwriting skills in that way. Very easily, they could have just gotten into it. And I almost feel like Savior Mode is going to be kind of the flip side of that and be more upfront, which again, we'll get into. But I do feel like with Last to Know, there was just this really nice like energy to the track. Like it starts off kind of more like a melatonin, a little bit more, in that sort of like softer vibe. And then as the song kind of progresses, you get the electric guitars in, you have some of the like boomy, more like bass parts into the song, you have some drumming in it as well. And I do feel like once that is added into the song, that's when it really kind of takes off and takes a different form. I love that little guitar solo towards like I would say the middle to late portion of the song. And it was just really a true to form balanced song. Like not listening to the band for quite a bit, and then kind of coming back to this song with just maybe a fresher perspective. And that just makes me yearn to listen to some of their older music now. And I probably will go and listen to their older stuff as well. But I do feel like it pulls from those sorts of older albums that they've done, and I like that. But I also think that it also leaves room for new musical things to kind of come out, and I appreciate when bands take that sort of hiatus because you get to hear stuff about the band that you love, and then kind of again those types of influences and those bands that they're listening to and the different type of musical things that they may have been a part of during that hiatus period that you could maybe hear in them coming back. And I love the fact they went to Will Yip again. I still think he's one of the best producers out there, certainly, and I just really love his work a lot. So for him to be back on the sticks again is awesome. But I really enjoy this one. Very dynamically driven, and I think that again, for a song being 6.5 minutes long, I think it does a very good job of attaining that attention. And I love the kind of like feedbacky parts, and as the song progressed towards the end, they removed some things, and it just kind of like was like very thought out, very methodical, and very appreciative. I'm very excited to hopefully get a chance to see them live when they are coming to Philadelphia. I know that show is going to sell so fast because I know they're from the Doylestown area, which I did not know prior to this. So was very cool since I live in PA now. So it's really cool. Very excited to give this EP the rest of a listen. I'll have to check out the remix versions as well when they drop, but really like this one. I think to have again a longer song upon a first listen, I think it's a very good song off the EP, but I think it makes me more excited to check out Savior Mode, which is the next song. So I will be right back. There will be a cut probably here, and you'll be ready for the next song. So I'll be right back.
12 seconds later.
All right, guys, and I am back. We have Savior Mode all loaded up here. But yeah, very excited to get into this one as well. If you have the opportunity to go pick the Too Quick to Forgive EP up, I'll leave a link in the description to go grab that as well. But I'll kind of give my full comparative thoughts to both songs once we're done, and then you can let me know in the comments if you want to let me know what your thoughts are on Last to Know, and then obviously Savior Mode. So let's get into Savior Mode and give it a listen. And who doesn't love a music video? That's awesome. Love a good music video. Oh, yeah. Vocals on this are so tight. So tight. love that like little vocal melody run. So tight. Ooh, I like this section. Nice, like bass and drum heavy section. Tight. Ooh, the vocal layering, yeah, the harmonies, on point. I really do love this chorus. Oh man, so fucking tight. There's got to be a metaphor here for the Bagman. I don't know what it is. I'm going to guess. I don't know. Hopefully, at some point you can let me know. Guys, that was Savior Mode. That was Balance and Composure's second single. I guess technically they both came out at the same time, so I don't know. It's a chicken or the egg, you know. I really enjoyed this one. This one, I think I enjoy this one objectively a little bit more because it just starts out right the gate. And the one thing that Balance just does well is that I think they have this sort of thought of like creating a vibe. There's something about their music that even if maybe I'm not saying something or reacting to it, I'm really kind of sitting here and really just immersing myself in it. And they do just such a great job of just making music that you sit down and it just is just drenched in like a lot of great reverbs. It's got this sort of like warmth to it that I almost feel like is a little bit indescribable in some ways. Like it might just have to do with again how much I love Will Yip, but just the way that it's just so just how it's so balanced, you know. And I don't want to use their name as like a pun at all, but there's something about it that just has this sort of like warmth to it that I think that I really appreciate about their music. And what I think I loved when I saw them live, because I had not listened to them prior to seeing them with that Circa show, Circa Thrice Chan show, which by the way, fantastic lineup. That was such a peak lineup, but I don't feel like I really got to appreciate it. And then obviously once they went on hiatus, you know, I made me appreciate their music that much more and delve into it. And I really did wind up falling in love with this band that much more. And again, when they announced that they were back today, I just felt the need to do videos for both of these songs because I hope that people go and check out Balance and Composure, not only specifically for Too Quick to Forgive, but their back catalog, because I think they have consistently put out great albums. And I've really kind of enjoyed their ability to grow as artists. And I think this is a very good culmination to see, you know, what they're going to be doing next, if this is just kind of like a peek into the window glass and maybe there might be more songs. I can't confirm or deny. I have no idea, you know, what they do, but I honestly hope that they're writing more music. And, you know, not to sound like that guy that's like, I need a new song right now. I just hope that they're in the process of doing that and that hopefully it'll see the light of day. But getting back to Savior Mode, because I completely went off tangent a little bit, but I really enjoyed this a lot. It was a really fun vibey track. It almost gives you like I love the fact that they did kind of like a car scene throughout this entire music video, because it has this sort of like you put it on, you just drive, and it's got this sort of great feeling to it. It was very similar to my thoughts on Dead Lakes. It's just a song. It's just a song you put on and you just drive and you feel. And I absolutely love that. As well as that, there just the musicality of it is really great. I think it really culminates to a very large chorus, which I like. The bridge was I think was a little bit different, and I like their change of pace on it. It really allowed for like more of the bass and more of the drumming rhythmic patterns to show more within the song, which I like, in that the really kind of more ethereal guitar parts were more in the back seat, which is not bad. I like when artists kind of show that give and take of each member within the band. But I thought that was great. I love the fact that that ending portion just and rounded out the song in such a really nice way too. But overall, I really liked both songs. I think for me personally, Savior Mode rang a little bit more true. I just feel like because the jump of getting into the song was way more convenient. That's why I like Savior Mode more. But Last to Know was very interesting. I love this sort of guitar esque like leads or solo in the song as well. I thought that was very cool and a unique addition to the track as well, being 6.5 minutes long. And this one's no shortage of being short either. This one's 4 minutes and 50 seconds. So I think this is very much a vibe EP, and I'm curious. I'm curious how the Darcy Bayless and also Wicca Phase Spring Eternal, how they're gonna remix it. Just because I think these songs have just kind of their own identity, and I'll be curious to see how they spin those identities and make it more personable to them. So I like both tracks a lot. If I had to really pick and choose, I would say Savior Mode was my favorite of the two, but I'm really glad that just Balance is back as a whole, and I'm stoked to see what they have coming next. But let me know in the comments what you think about Savior Mode as well as Last to Know. Would love to know your thoughts down there. As well as please go check out Balance and Composure. I'll leave links to their merch, and as well as just any social media. They are playing a select handful of shows, which if you do live in the area, the closest one for me, Philly, and it's going to be the first one. So excited to see it right out the gate. They're going to be in Philadelphia on June the 16th. Then they're also going to be playing Los Angeles on June the 23rd, Pomona on June the 24th, and then finally they're going to be playing in New York on July the 8th. So I imagine they might have some dates in between, just based off of the way that bands kind of schedule this thing out. I kind of put it in a similar category to how Citizen are doing like youth in like special cities. I kind of feel like that's the same vibe that they're going for. Don't know. I don't route shows, but just based off of deductive reasoning, I think that's what's going to happen. But very excited. Nonetheless, happy Balance Days to everyone here. And if you enjoyed this reaction video, please like, comment, subscribe. That would be really awesome, and you don't feel obligated to. I mean, it would be really sick if you did and you've been a part of the community. But very excited to hear Balance, and I'm so glad they're back. So if you like the video, make sure to like, comment, subscribe. Goes a long way, and hope to catch you guys in the next video. Peace.